Welcome to the Minch and Topeck show. Remember, all celebrity voices are impersonated. No celebrities, past, present, or future, have ever endorsed the show, man. Except for me. What? I can't say that? You guys are ballbusters. Anyways, here's the Minch and Topeck show, and please don't sue. Gentlemen, and welcome to the Minch and Topeck show. I'm Mike Minch. Along with me, as always, Mr. Topeck.
Hey, what's up?
And our executive producer, Dave Rector, ladies and gentlemen.
Podcast City, bitch.
It is, in fact, Podcast City, bitch.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our big post-WrestleMania show. That means it's all new storylines here.
Yeah.
It's all starting fresh, and I'm going to, spoiler alert, first off, Topeck's going to have a feud with one of Dave's kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's the baby.
Yep.
Monet's going to turn heel. And then Davertooth and Fred from the Guardians of Peace are going to start the Bad Bit World Order. So it's just going to be, we've got a lot of really exciting shit happening. And it's all here for you on the Minch and Topeck show.
Nice.
You know what we have to start with, Topeck?
What do we have to start with?
Our super fan.
Oh, yes.
Adam.
Yeah.
Adam the super fan, our number one fan.
He is.
Of the Minch and Topeck show. Just posted on Facebook that he is getting married.
Aw.
By the way, you did post it, Adam. You posted on Thursday. So if this is an April Fool's joke, fuck you.
Yeah.
But if it's true, then congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
And listen, you don't even need to ask. Of course we'll do a podcast at your wedding.
Obviously.
Of course. Whether it's in one of the Carolinas.
One of them.
Or it's here, we'll be there.
Yeah.
Pick a Carolina. I'll go to either.
Oh, dear.
Either way is fine. But we'll be more than happy to do a live podcast during your wedding.
Yeah, the play-by-play.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, I could think of no better thing than, as the wedding's going on, we can just, do a running commentary and, we could make jokes like, hey, the priest looks like the old guy from Up or whatever the hell, whatever we want to do for it.
And they could even use our theme song instead of paying royalties for, like, those other boring wedding songs.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just thinking of this now, a wedding dress that has #fuckshitfart on the train.
Yeah.
Branding, gentlemen. Yep. Branding.
Marketing.
We're in this.
I like
We're
it.
in this for the long haul.
Yeah.
All right. So I think what I'm getting at is congratulations.
Yeah.
And that's pretty fantastic news for you, buddy.
Yeah.
And we wish you all the best. Depending on when you're listening to this, Easter Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be listening to this. This should be ripe and ready for folks on Easter, don't you think, Dave?
Yeah, when they wake up and check to see if the Easter Bunny came, they should have a fresh new Minch and Topeck delivered to them.
Yeah.
What a wonderful world this is.
Yeah.
That they will get that as a nice Easter surprise.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, the Minch and Topeck show, this is a family show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about the thing that says explicit. That's just because we'd say, an occasional curse word here and there.
Because iTunes will kick us off if we don't put it there.
Do you know, they give us hardly any limit.
Yeah.
We can only say fuck 12 times.
Yeah.
And then we're deemed explicit.
Yeah. Fuckers.
Bullshit. God damn it. Do we actually, what are the parameters? Do we know that, or is it just like...
What do you mean?
As far as...
like, how many can we get away with before we're slapped with the label?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we got to look into that.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to, maybe we could just go right up to the limit.
Yep.
That's going to be the plan.
Okay.
Topeck, by the way.
Yes.
Before I get too deep into our Easter discussion.
Mm-hmm.
what I want from you before the end of the show.
Okay.
I would like you to write an essay.
All right.
About the United States New Deal with Iran.
Okay.
And how you feel it's going to impact our relationship with Israel. So I would like that to be at least 12 pages.
Okay.
It can be double spaced this time.
All right.
But don't fuck with me on the margins. All right? You can't have 5-inch margins. It's
Why
just
not?
writing in a single column. It's not a fucking restaurant menu.
It's leaving room for notes.
Okay, I guess I can't argue with that. I do like to take notes when I'm grading papers. So I need that by the end of the show.
Okay.
And I'm going to just say this. Can we make it at least only half as racist as everything else you've written so far?
I'll try.
All right. That's all I ask out of you. So as I'm saying, this is a family show.
Yeah.
So what I would like you to do, I would like for you, the listening audience, to go take whatever device you utilize to listen to the Minch and Topeck show and bring it in for the family for Easter dinner. Don't listen to it on headphones. Hook it up to an iHome or, I don't know, one of those other goddamn things that the kids use. I believe if you take the core of a roll of shit tickets and you cut a piece out of it and put the iPod in it, it's like a little...
Is that a fact?
That's actually a thing.
That's a thing?
Oh, yeah.
You know how
was that on Pinterest or something?
I don't know. A friend of mine put that together.
Okay.
But it's like, you know those Beats by Dre?
Yeah.
That's Beaten by Life. So that's if you're using that. So however you want.
I see.
Let's have the whole family share in the Minch and Topeck show.
Yeah.
You know, you're sitting there, you're having dinner. We're going to bring up a couple topics.
Yeah.
And you guys just roll with it, you know? And get everybody talking. Get everybody in. I mean, you're sitting there at the table. Look at the oldest person at the table right now. Aunt Josephine, or whoever it is.
Yeah.
All 684 years of her.
Yeah.
And let's ask her, what does she think about the president?
Oh.
How quick did that turn racist? I'm betting real fast.
Yeah, could have.
Okay, everybody at the table, what do you think about gun control?
Oh.
Huh.
Let's hear some differing opinions. Go ahead. Get the juices
Discuss.
flowing on that.
Yeah, there's an idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Has Indiana passed any new interesting laws anyone wants to say something about?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
These are the things. We're just getting people talking, you know?
Yeah.
You know, we're doing our best to fucking ruin Easter for everybody. Because that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest with you, I'll be goddamn straight to hell before I play this show for my family.
Yeah.
Get those topics going. I'd sooner throw my iPod out the fucking window.
Yeah, my family doesn't even know I do this show.
Now, I'm willing to bet that is a straight shoot. But why? Topeck, you're an amateur broadcaster. Why haven't you brought that up to your family?
They probably, like, with technology, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a lot of meth talk on here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of... They still think that old baby boy Matty is straight edge. Wait, who's Matty?
Yeah.
You don't want to break kayfabe here.
Yeah.
So, but, David, your family knows we do this, right?
They sure do.
All right. Are they active listeners?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Yeah.
So I did play for my uncle.
Oh, by the way, let me just cut in with this real quick. If you've never met Dave's uncles, they're the fucking greatest people you ever meet in your life.
They really are.
They're all right.
Let me tell you something. If we could get a camera on them, I'd make $1 million. I would watch that reality show for the rest of my life and be happy. It's the greatest thing ever. So what did they have to say?
My one uncle, I played the you're not gonna like this, Mike, but the little Christmas present I gave you on the show.
Oh, what did he laugh his ass off?
Oh, he enjoyed the shit out of that.
That's right in his pocket of humor.
Yeah.
I believe I referred to them during my speech at your wedding as ballbusters.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was it.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good to know. Well, thank you for listening. My mom actively does not care that I do this, other than to know that I'm out of the house.
Yeah.
And beyond that, she just has other things that she'd rather do. I can't listen to that. The voice is on.
Oh,
good grief.
And that's a straight shoot. Now, we're doing something a little different with this episode. Typically, this is the point where we have a clip from the vault.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We do not have a clip from the vault, boys.
Oh.
And do you know why?
Because they're fucking dumb.
To expand on that...
They're really fucking dumb?
To expand on that, everything that we have left is super really fucking dumb. Here's the thing.
We gave you the best, I swear to God.
Yeah, that's right. And I imagine there might have been a few, even with the ones that we've been running, where you went, what the fuck is going on?
Who's that guy?
So Frankenstein has a voice and it sounds like that?
Yeah.
Why do they all sound like Mike?
Okay. God damn it.
The Minch flu.
Yeah. It's a thing.
We have to go run through all the things I'm bad at.
The great Minch flu epidemic of 02.
Yep.
Where
all these famous people.
Where all of our poorly placed characters, vaguely, if not very much so, sound exactly like me. To the point where, I mean, we've been running through clips ever since we started doing this show, and there was one where, and we thought at the time it was perfect because the bit was that we were broadcasting from an Oscar after party.
Yes.
And it sounded like the machinations of fucking crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the things we were saying would look best if written in shit on a hospital wall.
Yeah.
It's just absolute... And my Chris Cooper impression was real bad.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'll do it now. Hi, I'm Chris Cooper. My Chris Cooper impression was fucking Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
It was Pete Carroll without the irony.
Yeah.
Without the
That was not intentional.
ironic twist.
Yeah.
It was just... And when in reality, it was just a gateway for me to get to my also shitty Nicholson impression.
Yeah.
Because I think Chris Cooper beat out...
Chris Cooper...
would it have been Walken?
No, it would have been Walken.
Okay, so
he won
to get
Best Supporting
to the
Actor.
equally shitty Walken impression.
Yeah. Well, no, the Walken, I wouldn't put them on equal footing.
Yeah.
They're shitty in their own unique ways.
That's right. You know, they're all shitty snowflakes.
Yes.
Each of them individual and shitty.
Yes.
But none of them are as bad as my Martin Scorsese, so... I'm just trying to put you back over, man.
Hey, but still, it was a hell of a Gronk impression, though. Not to pull the curtain back too fucking far.
Jesus.
So we don't have a vault clip for this week. We're gonna comb through the episodes more.
Yeah.
Honestly,
well, I'll say most of the good ones we have left, the ones that are worthy to ever be played here, happen to be like holiday themed.
Right.
So it just wouldn't make a hell of a lot of sense to do a Christmas bit now.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless... No.
Yeah.
Also, we're still working out the specifics on Minch and Topeck at the movies.
Yes.
Although we got real fucking close
Mm-hmm.
in doing show prep today.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking, we were lacing out what the show was going to be, and it got to a certain point where Dave just said, you know, Space Jam is on my DVR.
Uh-huh.
And that got real close to happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Okay, coming up on this episode of the Minch and Topeck show.
Topeck throws shit all around the room.
That's right.
If you heard that.
Sorry.
We're going to be talking about the start of the baseball season.
Ooh.
And, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be some fun stuff.
Should be.
Let's take a quick break now.
Okay.
When we come back, we're going to... You know what?
What?
I got an idea, Topeck.
Really?
Ties in with the baseball season.
Okay.
We are going to tell the Toronto story.
Ooh.
I think enough time. I think the statute of limitations has gone through. I don't think we can be charged with any of the shit that happened.
True.
I mean, it's not like any of those people are coming back to life.
No.
So why even bother?
No, they are not.
The Minch and Topeck take Toronto story and the start of baseball after these words.
Hey everybody, Topeck here. I just wanted to take a moment to let you all know about TopeckDesign.com.
Wait a minute. What the hell is this?
It's my website.
You have a website?
Yeah.
How is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
I'm pretty sure I've told you about it before.
Well, where's my taste? Don't I get a little envelope on this? I need to wet my beak.
Where's my cut on your blog?
Okay, please continue.
Alright, so, TopeckDesign.com. I got a collection of projects I've worked on and posters that I create and my portfolio.
So those posters, are they for sale?
They are.
I would like to order 50 of them.
Okay.
Do I get them for free?
No.
Shit. Okay, well then at least 2.
Yeah.
Can I hire you to do
Please.
some graphic designing
Yes.
for me?
Indeed, you can.
All right. This is what I want. I want a picture of me at the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Done.
All right. Can I be there also with Doc Brown from Back to the Future?
Oh, of course.
All right. Throw Zoe Deschanel in there too. You know, just to round it
why
out,
not?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you have the rest of this.
All right. So TopeckDesign.com. Come on, check out all my work. I got my contact info on there. So if you want to get a hold of me, just feel free.
TopeckDesign.com.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What is this?
Whoa.
Is this another Topeck original?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
All right, bump that in a little bit. This is the theme to the Minch and Topeck 80s show. This is where...
Our drama.
No, I'd say it could be a comedy, but it's where you and I work at a department store. For some reason, we work at, like, the women's clothing part of a department store.
Yeah, I can see that.
And our boss is played by Ernie Sabella.
Sure.
Or Fat Belding, if you remember
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell when they're at the beach house.
Yeah.
Because he had everything but the principal title.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they just called him Fat Belding. So Fat Belding's our boss.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And for some reason, Robert Guillaume, the guy who played Benson, is in there too. He's like our neighbor. Like, who did you make that joke for? I know you're happy about it. I know you like the idea of Benson being in the show, but fucking no one is going to appreciate that.
Yeah, Benson.
No one even knows. We might as well have made a fucking soap reference. Guys, I'm having a moment. Let's cut the music. I'm having a really hard time.
All right.
Oh,
See,
my.
that's one of those points where you just gotta fucking wrangle me back in, Topeck.
Get the
You
hook.
know? Exactly. When I start making Benson references, no one's gonna win.
Too far.
Dave, how many hockey games do we have left before we can all be fucking friends again?
Was it 3 or 4? Or?
I think. Let me check. I believe it's 3.
Yeah.
We have
Thank fucking God.
3 hockey games until we can all stop hating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it's the end of the world as far as the Sabres organization goes. It's either we're going to end in 30th or the fucking First Niagara Center is just, the roof is just going to blow off the damn place.
Yeah.
But at least we're almost on the other side.
Almost.
Dave, have you watched any hockey this season, given how bad the Sabres have been, or have you just avoided the shit out of it?
I think if you added together all of the bits and pieces that I've watched, I don't even think it would amount to a full game.
Holy shit. Topeck, what about you? Have you watched any hockey?
I've seen one game on television. I've been to one game that they lost.
You went to one of these train wrecks?
Yep.
I've thought about it, just to bring the kids or whatever, because you can get tickets online for like $11.
Yeah. That's we got pretty decent seats for like $30 each.
Aren't you going to one more?
Yes, I'm actually going next Saturday.
Oh, who are they playing against?
The Penguins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're going to kick the shit out of the Sabres.
They have the last two
better.
times I've seen them.
They fucking better is all I have to say.
And it's an interesting spot to be in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think this is a pro-tank show.
Yeah.
There are people who I follow in social media who I know are very anti-tank, who I respect and I appreciate their opinion. I just disagree with them.
And they're wrong.
Well,
I think they're wrong.
All right, there. But I mean, it's, and then of course there's,
it's all going to be moot.
Yep.
Right. We're
Before
3
too
games
long.
away. My question is this, and we don't live there, so God only knows. Was it this fucking bad when Indianapolis was doing the whole suck for luck thing? I mean, they were doing about the same damn thing, putting a not worthwhile team on the field with the intention of getting the first-round draft pick and getting Andrew Luck, and now no one talks about that.
Yeah,
it's just
going to be the same goddamn thing here.
Andrew Luck is a talented player, and he's brought him to the playoffs twice, and if not more, if my math is off on that, feel free to fact check me. But I just imagine, can't we just figure that?
They'll just find something new to complain about next year.
Well, you're just talking about the Buffalo News. I mean, they're just they'll bitch about anything.
Yeah.
But at least
I wonder how much of that is a work, though.
Oh, I bet a bunch of that is a work.
Yeah.
I bet a bunch of that. Honest to God. Well, to pull back this a little bit to explain. In the Buffalo media, you basically have 2 rival factions. You have the radio station, WGR, which is decidedly pro-tank. Most of their guys, if not all of them, are very much for the Sabres ending in 30th place, so they get either the first draft pick or the second one. You're guaranteed to be at least one of the 2.
Yeah, there's a lottery, but if you finish last, you will never draft lower than second.
Right. And then on the other side of the coin, there's the Buffalo News, and the majority of the reporters for the Buffalo News are very... They despise the tank. They're anti-tank. They think that anyone who supports the tank is a shitheel and immoral and a bad person.
Yeah.
And really, that is probably the most irritating part of the whole bit, is not just the idea that they disagree. It's that you're wrong and you're a bad person because of that.
They're somehow better than you.
That's the thing that really irritates the shit out of me. Now, to a degree, and Dave, I'm interested in your opinion on this. Topeck, you can fuck off. But where did that come from? Wow. Sorry about that, buddy.
Rough.
There's something about the fans actively cheering when the Sabres do poorly at home. Okay, that looks kind of ugly. Show some decorum, but...
Well, I'm the type that... I'm not the type that would ever do that.
Right. Same here.
Yeah.
But
Topeck is going to blow the fucking reggaeton air horn as soon as the right thing happens for him.
I support the sentiment behind it completely.
Right.
And the thing is those fans are not cheering for the misery and poor performance of the Sabres per se. When they are cheering when the Sabres lose in March of 2015, they are cheering because the Sabres of next year and of 5 years from now and of 10 years from now just got better.
Right.
Yep.
Right. That's the thing. And, you know...
The players don't have to like it, but you know what? They're going to be gone. These fans have been fans their entire lives and plan on being there for the rest of their lives. I've been a Sabres fan. I'm 31 years old, and I've been a Sabres fan as long as I can remember knowing what the hell hockey is.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I live at least another 31 years. And I plan on being a Sabres fan then, too.
If I can round out at least 15 to 20, then I'm good.
Yeah.
Then I feel like that's about as much as I'm owed. That's fine. I don't deserve much more than that.
You start thinking about things differently when you have kids, though, man.
Well, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Because
it's not even for me, it's for them.
Right.
You know, I could give a fuck, but...
But that's the thing, is... You know, no one dictates how you have to cheer when you're at the game. That's not a thing.
But
you know, there should be a level of decorum. We pride ourselves on being, at least trying to be a smarter caliber of fan.
Yeah.
You know, that just doesn't, that's not a good look. At the same time, I'm 100% behind the sentiment.
Like I said, it's those fans want what they believe is what is best for that franchise.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what they're expressing.
And it's funny because, not to sound like a 14-year-old girl, but I just downloaded the Time Hop app on my phone that goes through and shows you your old Facebook posts and tweets and that kind of some such horse shit. And
thank God that pushed bit strips off of my Facebook timeline.
Oh,
I was king of bit strips for a while.
You were.
Fucking great. That being said, I go back and I look at old posts. 90% of them, especially at this point of time, because it will only show you that day, and we're talking late March, early April, and it goes back several years, and every goddamn post is about the Sabres. Be it the Pagula push, you know, when they were pushing to the playoffs, and I believe they did the same thing the year before, or in 2010 when they took the division. I was always posting about the Sabres. Do not question my fandom. The fandom is there, and it will continue to be there. I don't want to fucking go down this road, but I'll say it because it warrants being said. Go right ahead and Google famous Sabres fans. Go do that right the hell now. And show me what the first fucking image is. All right? How about that? You know, if you want to disagree with me on this as far as it being the right thing for the team, you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to. I appreciate the differing opinion. I know for the people who I know and respect their opinion, I know they're coming from the right place. I just disagree with you. I feel like this is a thing that really should happen. And I hope that I believe that when we're on the other side of this, we'll be good.
When we're watching Jack Eichel take the ice next year,
I'll buy the first round of wings at Duff's before we go there. You know, that's fine by me.
I've never been to Duff's.
Well, shit. See, you're an anchor bar man.
I am.
I've never been to either.
The fuck is wrong with you? Why not?
Meth?
Well, it's a hell of a drug, buddy. I mean,
at least he acknowledges that that's what's wrong.
I mean, clean yourself up. We'll go tomorrow. Oh shit!
It's Easter.
Probably, well, all right then. But
go next week, you fuckwit. You're going to be there.
True.
Oh, you should do that. That's wow. Why didn't I put that together?
Yeah.
Pulling back, the thing is, okay, so that covers the people who I respect, friends and followers on Twitter, people whose opinions I respect. Now, as far as the Buffalo News goes, they can just go shit in their hats.
They're going to eat a giant bag of shit. All I care.
And then I see on Facebook, I have good friends of mine who posted about it, and he was catching shit from fans of other teams. That's the thing. Yeah. I could not fucking care less.
I think most of that is jealousy, to be honest with you.
Because
they wish their teams did this.
They're striving for a middling playoff spot, the same way the Sabres did for years. Yep. And by the way, and I'm stealing this from Howard Simon, but it's the fact, when the Sabres were making those middling playoff pushes, the Buffalo News was shitting in their hat, screaming and yelling about, this is mediocre, and everyone's been made to expect a mediocre brand of hockey. Fuck them. But, instead of doing that, the Sabres have torn their shit right the hell down with the plan of building back up.
Yeah. This is the only way you get a great player on your team.
Yep.
Free agency, these guys don't hit free agency when you want them.
I mean, it's funny because it's even more ironic that fucking Darcy is over in in Phoenix, but he said something that still resonates about what needs to be done in order to rebuild the team, and that is the word suffering. Yep. Suffering has to be done, and God damn it if we haven't been suffering.
Yeah.
So,
but I'll tell you, I talked about fans of other teams being, jealous of this. It's well known I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. It's well documented their quarterback situation for my lifetime. We could have Andrew Luck. I mean,
that's a good point.
They're addicted to 5-11. They just want to be 5-11 forever.
Well, Dave, if anything, at least the Bills have the quarterback spot just taken care of.
Yeah,
I believe they
now
have a bag of footballs with a jersey on that is labeled QB. So we're going to do real fucking well with that. Topeck. We're in good shape.
It's still better than Cleveland's situation right now.
But even before we jump into
this segment that was supposed to be about baseball,
you can fucking tell that
baseball.
Yeah,
the tank thing has been on my mind.
Yeah,
because because we were only supposed to dip a little toe in the whole thing.
Yeah,
and I just fucking word diarrhea.
I'm holding a lot back because we could talk for the next 3 hours about this tank. And
right,
that's not what we want this to be.
Because Monday, April 6th, 2015.
Sure.
The day of our Lord.
Yeah.
The year of our Lord, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Baseball begins.
Ooh.
Topeck, are you excited?
Sure. Yay, baseball.
Dave, are you thrilled?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Well, tentatively, 1/3 of this, the 1/3 of this show is Red Sox Nation. It's a Red Sox fan. They spent quite a bit of money, but I've seen that episode before.
Yeah.
And at the end of that one, the coach got fired.
Right.
Huh.
Topeck, have you ever been to a professional baseball game?
Sort of.
Just the Toronto thing.
Yeah.
All right. So let's set the stage. Now, Dave, get your popcorn ready.
I'm on it.
So I was gifted by a dear, sweet, wonderful human being. I was gifted a pair of Red Sox versus Blue Jays tickets. And stupid-ass me told the boss that I could work until, I believe it was 4 o'clock, with the game time starting, I believe it was at 7.
I think so.
So Topeck and I, we leave about 5 o'clock for the 7 o'clock ball game.
And we live 3.5 hours from Toronto.
Which I thought it was less. I was so
did
certain
I.
that it was less.
I thought it was too.
Now, I don't have a Jeepus,
Yeah.
so I printed out some MapQuest directions.
I see where this is going.
Somehow we ended up at the Lewiston bridge entrance to get into Canada.
That's where you want to be.
Really, I would have thought like Peace Bridge, or is that just to get into Niagara Falls?
Peace Bridge is Buffalo, man.
All right,
You're
hold
way
on.
out
What's
of
the
your way.
other one?
The Rainbow Bridge.
The Rainbow
Rainbow.
Bridge, Topeck. That's where we went wrong. We should have gone to the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh.
I would have gone Lewiston.
How long were we waiting at the border there, Topeck?
Well over an hour.
Well over an hour waiting at the border.
Yes.
And which was a little bit of white knuckling because Topeck was carrying a lot of weed.
Yeah. And meth.
Dear.
I believe it and meth. Jesus Christ!
You didn't know?
No.
Oh.
You asked me to call somebody. So we finally, by the time we make it over the border, we pay off the people in Canada to get. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. There's a question.
Yeah, sorry, I had my hand raised.
Dave Rector, ladies and gentlemen.
Did they ask you, generally speaking, at the border, they ask you, like, why you're going to Canada? Do you recall this question being asked at the border?
It was.
Like, the purpose of your trip.
And we...
I'm just wondering, did you say you were going to the Blue Jays game, and did they look at your watch and think you were fucking morons at any point in this?
The thing was, the thing about Border Patrol is they love to laugh.
They do.
They love a good time. So when they asked that question, Topeck responded with, it was reason for being there, your mom.
Yep.
And they just said, hey, fucking go get her. Go get her, buddy.
Some crazy fuckers, eh?
It was about 10 minutes before the game began that we crossed the border.
Yeah.
And I believe, we couldn't use your cell phone.
Right.
For directions anymore because obviously the MapQuest directions I did were written in shit. So there was those were useless. So before the roaming charges started, Topeck scribbles down how to get to the Sky Dome or wherever the hell it is now. And so I believe we ended up getting there fine, right?
Yeah, yeah. For the most part.
Right.
Did everyone have their ticket?
Yes.
Gus popped out of the trunk and went,
Jesus Christ.
That went way too far out of the...
Yeah.
So, everyone had their ticket. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should do a CD of deleted scenes from the Minch and Topeck show. Anywho, so we made it there fine. Now, while we were deadlocked in traffic, Topeck gets the call.
The
call from nature.
Oh,
nature's
that
call.
Yeah. He gets nature's call.
Yeah.
So there's no place to stop because, and this will come up later, Toronto doesn't have things. They don't have things. If there was a thing where you could stop and do anything, then we would have stopped there.
Yep.
Oh.
So Topeck was armed with nothing but a now empty bottle of Monster Energy drink.
Yep.
That may have caused the problem in the first place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it one of the ones with the screw cap on it?
Yep, the big one.
Thank goodness.
Yep. Oh, and before we even left, I had drank another one of those before even going on. Yeah.
So that's
And your
why
heart
I was
didn't
too deep.
explode. Jesus.
that's why you had to switch out and start pissing in your hat.
Oh my gosh.
So Topeck barrels himself into the back seat of my shitbox Grand Am and proceeds to piss in his Monster Energy drink bottle. And I'm pretty sure he's doing the old shaky hands as he's trying to get back to his seat.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
So we ended up parking in the last spot at the bottom. The fucking next exit is hell. Bottom rung of the parking garage.
Yep.
And their garage is underground.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were 2 inches away from Satan.
Yes.
Okay.
So we make it up to the Rogers Center.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe this is like a nice pitcher's duel. Maybe the Sox are just fucking wrapping off fly ball after fly ball.
Yeah.
You know, maybe this is, what's that, bottom of the fifth? Fuck. But the Red Sox are up by 1, so okay. So we finally get settled. We sit in the seats, and they're 500 level.
Okay.
We went from the core of the earth where we were parked
good grief.
to sitting next to Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was
500
literally-
level, is that where we sat for Mania?
Something like
Like
that.
way
Yeah.
up at the top
we
there?
were way the fuck up.
Okay.
Now, first base line
Yeah.
and beautiful view.
Mm-hmm.
So we sit down, we get, and by the way, no type of guard. We're right at the guardrail.
Uh-huh.
So we're right at the end. All the leg room for fucking days. They were beautiful seats. But you are one drunk stumble away from being fucking dead.
Yes.
It takes almost nothing to go ass over tea kettle, and you're
Done.
so done.
Yeah.
That's game over. You're punching your ticket. That's fucking over. So we leave after the inning was over to go grab some refreshments.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, $15 beer.
Yeah.
$15 piss water beer. Because as I've referenced...
Moosehead?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking Moosehead
Yeah.
or Bud Light Maple or whatever fucking nonsense they have there. Fucking... I joke, but I think that's actually a thing now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway, proceed.
Yes. Hold on, I'm coming up with another beer name. It's too much. Okay, so we get that. We get our food. We sit back, and we've got about 6 innings to the 9th. The Red Sox fucking shit on the field, lose. We go back to the car, and we can tell as we're going to make it to the car that it's just a fucking spiral, and everyone is, you're trapped.
Mm-hmm.
So, now my car had been having a running issue where it tended to stall out every once in a fucking while. So I was a little bit concerned as far as that went, but we're stuck in spot. And I believe about 10 minutes went by, and we're at the ass end. We're at the fucking...
Yep.
There's no place to go but down. And so finally I say to Topeck, I'm like, look, fuck it. Let's park the car. We'll go grab a beer and just fucking dick around for an hour and a half, and then we can get the hell out of this shitty city.
Yeah.
And the moment I go to back up, some fucking jackass gets right behind me. So we're trapped. My only option would have been turn off the car and leave. So 45 minutes went by. 45 minutes to an hour. As far as waiting in that fucking garage.
Yeah. And, like, literally not moving.
Yeah, nothing. No place to go. God. Now, you have to remember, there's no way to fucking know how to get home. Except for Topeck's scribbled directions.
Yeah.
And it was almost a Family Guy joke where the moment we pulled out of the garage, fuck, we're lost. We were immediately fucking lost.
Yep.
And I believe the highlight of this was we stopped at a red light, and people are fucking laying the horns down. They're going out of their mind. And I'm saying to Topeck, why is this happening? Are they honking at us? Oh, we're on the train tracks.
Yeah.
And the fucking trolley's coming right for
Yeah.
us. So we had a case of the, oh shit, as we do I believe it was an acute, 2-degree angle turn.
Yeah.
To get the fuck out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Topeck, how did we end up finding our way home?
Well, we were on some sort of highway, byway thing, stuck in traffic. And
There was a moose crossing sign.
Yes.
So, we were no place good.
Yeah.
Now you guys know why I always drive everywhere.
Yeah. I think, somehow, there is a fucking miracle. And there was a concert that was letting out of the, I don't know, whatever.
The Toronto version of CMAC.
Yes, exactly. And it was a country concert, so that was a weird mix. It was a lot of y'alls and a lot of A's. It just didn't fucking make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So we just followed the traffic out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Made it.
That's right.
To the freeway.
Oh.
We had a minute and a half of just, yes, we fucking finally, oh my God, we're stopped again. We got home, David, from that trip. By the way, there was a point we decided to cut our losses and go to Sundowners, but we didn't make it anywhere near Niagara Falls until I believe it was 1:45.
Something like that.
We made it home from that trip at 3:30 in the morning for 3 innings of baseball.
Yeah.
Having edited out all of the murders in that story, that is our trip to Toronto.
Yep.
Sorry I couldn't make it.
Next time.
If memory serves, I was invited to that.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make it.
Because
it was like a weekday or something, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah.
like
It was like a Thursday or something.
Well, it was funny because the boss had offered me the tickets for, anytime the Red Sox play the Blue Jays, I'll get you the tickets for it. It was some contest that, again, I was gifted the tickets for. And the last time they were playing them was that day in particular. So that's the only professional baseball game that Topeck's ever been to.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. We'll be back with more Minch and Topeck show after these words. Hey, buddies. Minch here. Listen, guys, the internet's full of shit. Shit articles that are just garbage.
He's not wrong.
True.
30 reasons why the number 7 is the best if you're a 90s kid. We get it. Dunkaroos. Enough. God damn it.
I miss those.
How many lists? Yeah, well, so do I. But how many list articles do you need? And do you need to share with everyone on creation? Why don't you head to a fine website like Maglomaniac.com? Maglomaniac.com, fine articles about politics, wrestling, comics, video games, and podcasts, too.
All right.
Like the Minch and Topeck show.
Yeah.
And wait, I feel like what else do they have on there? I'm missing something.
I think you pretty much nailed it.
No, there's like one or two more things that they have on there. Oh, they actually have a bunch of ebooks for you reading types.
Oh.
All right, Topeck, they got pictures too.
Yeah.
There's something else. What else do they have on there?
Why Minch?
Oh, why yes, Topeck.
Isn't that the website in which you perform and write your Minch's Pop-Tarts and where you cover popular culture and such?
Why, yes, Topeck. Here's your $20.
All right.
It is also the home of Minch's Pop-Tarts, the only site where you can read my shit. Because Lord only knows when I'm doing that blog again. Maglomaniac.com, a dear friend of the Minch and Topeck show. This would be like our 90s show. Now, this is more like my so-called life. So this would be a little more dramatic. This is like us in high school. And you know who's the principal? Fat Belding. Ernie Sabella is just going to join us in all of the
He's going to go back in
incarnations
time with us.
of our sitcom.
Hey, the 90s were good, Ernie Sabella.
They really were.
Yeah.
That's great. There's still cutting them checks for Lion King. Go IMDb him now if you don't know, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, I can't do all the work for you people.
Yeah.
Making me swear on Easter. I hope you've turned this part off during the Easter dinner. Oh, by the way, the dinner sucked. You know what? Let me be the one to say it. I know you're all thinking it. The dinner was shit. Not at my house. That food's fine. But the dinner you're eating is shit. I'll be the one to say it, and then the rest of everyone can just go, phew, someone finally said it.
Finally.
Fucking boiled ham. Garbage.
Jesus.
Topeck, what are you going to be having for Easter dinner? Fucking ketchup potato chips?
No, actually looking forward to homemade pickled eggs.
That sounds... You're going to shit your pants.
Oh, yeah, because they're not just pickled. Once they're done pickling, I have to top them with a crap load of crushed black pepper and fresh horseradish.
Topeck, I'm about two of you, and your fucking guts in worse shape than mine.
Yeah.
But they're so good.
You eat the fucking... You eat like a goat. Like,
I think goats have more scruples.
right. There are some tin cans that a goat will just say, fuck this. Listen, I'm not going to bother. This one looks a little rough. I'm going to go over here. If they saw a can of pickled eggs, they'd probably go... By the way, pickled eggs.
Yeah.
Are you having Easter dinner in 1940? I mean... What?
No,
Or at Moe's Tavern.
That's right. Topeck's having Easter dinner at a fucking speakeasy.
the way they're pickled...
in piss.
No, they actually turn into Easter eggs because they're pickled with beet juice, so it absorbs. What? So you hard-boil the egg, and the beet juice soaks into the egg, so when you cut it open, it actually goes from, like, purple to white to yellow. Like an Easter egg.
Fucking Oliver Twist ate better than you.
Yeah.
Please tell me that's a bit. You don't eat beet juice pickled eggs.
No, like the jar tub of them is sitting in the fridge marinating right now.
For a shoot.
All right, do me a favor. I need you to tweet a picture of that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And then tweet a picture of you cutting out the middleman and just mashing them into the back of your underwear, because that's the gross thing
They are quite delicious.
Okay, now let me talk to someone who's a person. Dave, what are you going to be having for Easter dinner?
I don't even know what we're having.
By the way, I mean, that's not like the main course, is it?
No, but I'm not a big fan of ham, so I'll have like a little slice of ham, and I'll eat like a half dozen eggs.
So real food will be made available to you.
There will be a ham.
You're not eating like the fucking Cratchit family.
No. Like there's a meat, there's a salad, there's sides.
Yeah.
I tend to load up on those eggs.
Please, you're tweeting fucking pictures of those eggs.
I don't know what the spread's going to be where I'm going, because we're going to my uncle's house, and my one cousin's fiance is like supremely lactose intolerant.
Okay.
So they're going to try and make a bunch of stuff that he can have.
Oh, that's cool.
So I don't know what that's going to result in. I think my mom said she was going to make pasta for me, though.
Yeah, I figured there'd be some there's some Italian food there in the mix. That's
just throwing it out there. To the best of my knowledge, meth is lactose free.
I'll have to tell him that.
That's good. At least Topeck's brand meth is.
Yeah.
It's good to have, because when I'm partaking in meth, I don't want to get the stomach agita.
Yeah.
You know, when my teeth are falling out.
God.
Topeck, you're an odd duck, buddy.
You have no idea.
Hey, coming up next episode, which, by the way, we've stuck pretty closely to the every other week bit. Next episode might be the only one that deviates from that so far. Maybe. But there's a good reason why.
Yeah.
Dave is going to be not only at the Cavaliers playoff game, he's going to be playing in the Cleveland Cavaliers playoff game.
Nice.
He's going to be...
I've had enough of Matthew Dellavedova's shit, man.
Yes. Him.
Yeah.
That guy.
I'm mad at him, too.
Sure.
And Dave's on special assignment. He's going to be player coach.
Yeah.
And he's going to tell LeBron that his new Sprite tastes like piss. I mean, if we're being honest here.
He's got his own Sprite?
Yeah, he's got his own Sprite.
Oh, God.
I didn't know that.
At the forefront of everything.
Yeah.
The Minch and Topeck show.
Yeah.
Dave, how did you... You're going to the game, though, right?
It'll be their playoff opener. And
nice.
we're not clear on when the game is going to be yet. We still got a couple weeks until they set the playoff schedule for certain. They're probably going to wait till the matchups get set and then figure out what they want to throw on television when. But it's going to be either the 18th or the 19th, and generally speaking, we record on a Saturday or a Sunday. And so it's a question of when that game actually is on when I'll be available.
Topeck, you know who they might be playing?
Who?
The Seattle Supersonics.
Ooh, nice.
Or they could end up playing the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Oh.
So,
but
it's anybody's playing field.
Sure.
But yeah, you asked how I got the tickets. One of my wife's old high school teachers that she's still friends with on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Happens to work part-time either for the arena or for the team or something. I'm not sure exactly. And so she was able to get tickets at a discounted rate and offered some savings to friends and family, to anyone that was interested. And so we got these tickets for below face value even.
Hey,
even
not bad.
Yeah.
That works.
So we're going to make a little weekend of it.
Hell yeah.
What the hell, Topeck? Why don't you ever get me any tickets? I like to go to things.
You don't want tickets for things that I can get.
Oh, shit.
It's not Monday yet, Mike.
Or do I? You know, I've been saying for a while I've been interested in going to a rave.
Yeah. Any interest in monkey knife fights?
Interest? I've been training monkeys for years on this. It's finally great to find a circuit.
It's more like obsession.
Yeah. It would be terrific. Topeck brand monkey
lemur
knife.
tosses.
I've seen that movie. That gets real fucking dark real quick.
Is that the one that Morgan Freeman narrated?
That's right. Morgan Freeman narrates Lemur Toss in the IMAX.
Yeah. Did you guys get that one?
We did. We did. It went over real well. Our next episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Whenever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is going to be our summer movie Smackdown?
Yeah.
Showdown? Tentatively named our summer movie preview.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we may have a special guest.
Ooh.
Who's that going to be?
Well, I've got my list of who I would like it to be.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start with Robert Downey Jr.
All right.
When he says no, next I'm going to go for William Shatner.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we're going to try Larry David.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they all tell us no, it's going to be a dear friend of ours.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm not going to release any names
Uh-huh.
until we've locked it down. I'm not even releasing his name until 5 minutes into the show.
Okay.
Oh.
After he's been talking for 5 minutes.
Okay. Or he's just going to hop on and have
He's
at it?
just going to hop on, start spinning the
What
yarn.
if we never introduce? What if we just act like it's business as usual?
We probably should have planned to do that off air, because now he might be onto us.
Okay.
He may come running in screaming his name,
Okay.
so he gets acknowledged.
Okay.
But he also, if we get this guy,
Uh-huh.
has a podcast.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Difference is, people listen to his.
Oh.
So we could learn a thing or two.
Okay.
They probably don't have as many long rambling stories
Yeah.
as ours do. But then again, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they've probably never done a break on beet-colored diarrhea eggs. So
I've heard every episode, and that's not ringing a bell, so I don't think so.
all right, so we run the table on that.
Yeah.
We've cornered the market
Yeah.
on disgusting beet-flavored pickled eggs that I can only imagine make you doo-doo blood. It just has to. I'm telling you, that has to go through your insides like razor blades.
It's not that bad. It kind of depends on how much and how fresh the horseradish is.
Oh, my God. That sounds like... It honestly
I got nothing.
It sounds like a recipe for vomit.
Oh, and the onions.
That is disgusting. You have described a fucking disgusting thing.
It is delicious. People in the family actually fight over who gets, like, the last couple.
That I can't imagine that's true. I can't imagine a family of raccoons fighting over a fucking pile of those. All right. You know, Topeck, I got to be honest with you.
Okay.
One of my favorite things that we've done so far is when we look back at Are You Smarter Than Topeck?
Yeah.
That was probably one of my favorite bits.
It was a good time.
Is there any chance we could pull that together again?
I think we should.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, I don't know how exactly we would do it. I leave it open to ideas.
Mm-hmm.
But we should come up with like a version of that.
Yeah. Well, I know John, the last time we talked to him, had mentioned that I am just like...
I'm sorry, who?
John?
Do you know a John?
Jonathan?
Oh, Monnet.
Yes,
Oh,
Monnet.
yeah.
We haven't called him yet.
No, we haven't.
It's probably a little late to call him.
Yeah, we're a little late in the day for that.
So I remember the last time we talked to him, he had mentioned that I was just absolutely destroying him in Trivia Crack.
Yeah, he sounded pissed off about it.
Yeah, well, I'm beating him by even more now, so neener. But I seem to be doing rather well at that, so I am welcoming all challengers.
Ooh.
Yes.
Look at
Challenge
that.
me, please.
How do they find you on, Trivia Crack?
Yeah, just do a name search on me. If you're a friend of mine on Facebook, or even if you're not, you should be able to get me just by typing in my name.
Well, son of a bitch. Do we have prizes we can give these people?
I mean, we could just tell them we'll give them a prize.
We could go to that store.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we set up something like if, I don't know, if they beat you at Trivia Crack or whoever has the best head-to-head challenge, I don't know the specifics on it, I have a life. But...
That's arguable.
Touche. But whoever has the best head-to-head match with you, they could come. We could do like a champion round here on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an idea.
Like if someone, let's see who beats me the most. If you can. Mwahaha.
I don't know.
Smart.
There's just something about who
and
beats
stuff.
you the most that just seems.
Yeah.
All right. So
we're gonna have like the Are You Smarter Than Topeck Tournament of Champions.
that is exactly what I'm
on
thinking.
the air.
All right.
Yeah.
Challenge Topeck.
Challenge me.
Trivia Crack.
Yeah.
He knows how that damn thing works, so go through him.
Yeah, if
We
you
don't.
know, if you do, let's challenge.
I'm going to challenge everyone to Snapchats. Whoever does more Snapchats than me wins. So that's my thing I'm doing separate. But you have your thing.
Yeah.
All right, this is good. I like this idea.
Sure.
We're going to promote the shit out of it. We need commercials.
Okay.
We need graphic design arts. And we're going to fucking blow this thing up in a big, big way.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We're going to take one last break. We'll come back and wrap up this fine program. We'll have more Minch and Topeck show after these words.
You can tweet the show at Minch and Topeck.
Hashtag fuckshitfart.
Or reach us individually.
At Mr. Minch. Hashtag blessed.
At _Topeck_.
Dirty up some tweeter.
And at drsalem72.
If all of their tweets just lead you to websites that break your phone, it's probably not a real Twitter account.
Also, find us on Facebook.
But I couldn't hate Facebook more if I tried.
At facebook.com/Minch and Topeck.
Just ridiculous dog shit memes.
We're going to get a letter on that.
Email us at minchandtopeck@gmail.com.
Joke's on them. They're assuming I can read.
Topeck always gets the last laugh. Come on, this is the week. Come on, join me. Come on, Topeck. Kicking shit. Topeck.
I don't sing.
Come on.
I've got evidence of otherwise, my friend.
All right. Unless I'm blackout drunk.
Well, we've all been down that road.
Yeah.
All right. Kicking shit.
He keeps claiming he doesn't sing. I'm going to sign us off with Mambo number 5 one of these weeks.
Oh,
hey,
shit.
I told you, blackout drunk.
We were like 16 then.
Yeah.
And?
Oh, my God. All right, hold on. Oh, your assignment.
Oh, yes.
All right, now hold on a goddamn second. Hand me the paper nice. Hand me the paper nice. 'Cause we're not going to crinkle shit. All right. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, let me see here. Me Topeck, me play joke. Me go pee-pee in your Coke. That has fucking nothing to do with anything. And I'm drinking Pepsi. So that's incorrect brand association.
Aw.
Ugh. You're getting an F on this one. I'm sorry. You're getting an F. You might be able to talk your way into an incomplete. So I'm not happy with this one. Okay. All right. Well, I do believe. I do believe.
Gross.
This has been one of our classier episodes.
Yes.
If I do say so myself.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For this episode of the Minch and Topeck show. So we're gonna do the thing that everybody loves.
What do they love?
Head. No. They're gonna throw it. We're gonna throw it to our buddy Topeck.
Wait, what?
You are going to sign us out on this episode.
Still news to him.
Every week.
Wait.
Don't do meth, kids.
Wait.
Speaking of that, reminds me of something.
Meth.
Yes, Dave.
I'd say Topeck owes you a Coke, but I don't think you want it.
No.
No. I'll give you
track record. Joke's on you. I'm drinking Mountain Dew, and it's no different.
All right. Fine. We'll call it even, and I'll give you a can of Monster.
Oh, God. Wait a minute.
No, I was wondering, did any of the theater children not follow our instructions?
You know, I didn't hear from them.
Okay.
So I still have a job, which is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad we sorted that out.
Okay.
Yes.
I think it was the first warning before we got to the part where I think Topeck threatened them
Yes.
for not knowing the movie Office Space.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was like, 'cause I threaten a lot of people. You got to be more specific.
Oh, Jesus. You know, Topeck. After the show, we're doing an intervention. And really, it's just to wean you off the meth and on to booze again.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be the right addiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're not allowed in enough places where you're just going to do meth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Topeck,
Mm-hmm.
if you would kindly end this fucking podcast.
So, for Minch and myself and Dave Rector, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for listening.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice
Very
and
sweet.
And, taking the time out of your week to listen to us and, be sure tomorrow at Easter to, ask your family the questions that we've raised.
Well, tomorrow, they're going to listen to it on Easter.
Yeah.
I mean, the day after is a high holy holiday, too, but we don't need to get into that.
Right.
I'll take your word for it.
You
motherfucker.
What?
You don't know what Monday is?
No?
How long have you and I been friends? You fuck.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought we were going with the whole Jesus thing still.
Close.
All right.
Throw a little sacrilege in there.
I'm like, I know it's been a while since I had my communion. I just thought I was missing another one of the multiple days of everything that's in.
Damn.
Yeah.
For some reason, Topeck taking Holy Communion just seems fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's on VHS. VHS was a recording thing back in the day, you youngins.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. We should do a Minch and Topeck at the movies for that video.
Oh, God.
And this is the exact moment the communion wafer burst into flames.
That's the thing. We could actually throw the video with the audio commentary up on YouTube or something.
Oh.
We would not have to worry about copyrights.
And this is the moment you see Topeck finishes off the cup of wine, goes over to the other cup, takes a swig of that, and
I just started throwing bows.
That's right.
Yeah.
All
Wait,
right.
what was I doing?
Eating pickled eggs.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Topeck,
Mm-hmm.
as you were.
I think so. Remember to subscribe and download and listen.
I will get to all that shit.
Yeah, we got all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
A blessed and wonderful and happy Minch Day to you and your family.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's it for another episode of the Minch and Topeck Show.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
I know. Say, Topeck,
Yes.
if someone wanted to go ahead and listen to all the episodes of the Minch and Topeck Show, where could they find them?
They could find them at maglomaniac.com or our show page, minchandtopeck.libsyn.com.
Perfect. And say, Dave,
Yeah.
if someone wanted to take our show on the road, they wanted to listen to us mobily, how would they do such?
Well, they could find us in iTunes, and they could download us from there, or they could get us in the Stitcher Radio app. And what they really should do once they're there is they should click the subscribe button.
Yeah.
So then our shows automatically appear in their library.
Free of charge.
Yeah.
Commonly delivered right to your iPod. Also, while you're there, do us a favor and go ahead and write a review. Help us spread the word of the Minch and Topeck Show.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah, please.
So, for Topeck, Rector, this is Mike Minch saying, we know you have plenty of choices for your entertainment, and we
Mike,
appreciate...
just end the goddamn show.
Good night, folks.